minute to go, Maggie, and the mob will be in. I wonder if tonight will be as hectic as other Christmas Eves. Remember last year when that drunken Fred fell asleep under the bar and we had to smuggle him out before Sergeant Smith came in? That was a right how'd you do, I'll tell you. Quick, lass, down to the door and draw the bolt back quiet. If they hear it, they'll be in so fast they'll knock you straight back on your... Shh. Lass, be quiet. That's it. Gently does it. Blimey, the door's open and no one in sight. Well, I'll go to the foot of our stairs. This will be a quiet Christmas Eve. What's yours, Fred? Mind you behave yourself this year.
What's yours? What's yours? You stand there like a little brush hanging outside a bathroom window when you say, what's yours?
There we are.
Having come to this pub for the last 20 years, drinking the same old sludge that you call beer, and you say, what's yours? Beer, you clot. Beer, glorious beer.
That's the stuff.
Beer, glorious beer. Fill yourself right up to here. Up with the sail of it, down with a pail of it. Glorious beer. Beer, glorious beer. Fill yourself right up to here. Up with the sail of it, down with the pail of it. Glorious beer.
I would give you tuppence for your beer. It fills you up and you wear out your shoe leather running back and forward all night. And for what? Give me whiskey. Good old Scotch whiskey. That's the stuff that makes you frisky.
All right, then.
Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down, mop it down. Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down, mop it down. Here's the good old whiskey, the stuff that makes you frisky. Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home by the light of the silvery moon. Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down. Down, 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 down.
Here's the good old sherry, mop it down, mop it down. Here's the good old sherry, mop it down, mop it down. Here's the good old sherry, the stuff that makes you merry. Here's the good old sherry, mop it down.
Down, 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 down.
I say, what about Schluckenheimer 1924?
Here's the good old stout, knock it down.
Good stuff, good stuff. I love stuff.
Here's the good old stout, knock it down, knock it down. Here's the good old stout that makes you care for nought. Here's the good old stout, knock it down.
Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home by the light of the silvery moon.
Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down.
Here's the good old porter, knock it down. Here's the good old porter, knock it down.
Oh, knock it down.
Here's the good old porter that slips down as it ought to. Here's the good old porter, knock it down.
Down, down, down,
Down, down, down, down.
And what about Chateau Rouge 1925?
Poor year.
Here's to the good old brandy, knock it down.
That's good, that's good.
Here's to the good old brandy, knock it down. Here's to the good old brandy, always keep it handy. Here's to the good old brandy, knock it down.
Down, 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 down.
Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down, mop it down. Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down, mop it down. Here's the good old whiskey that makes you feel so frisky. Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home by the light of the silvery moon. Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down. Rolling home, rolling home by the light of the silvery moon. Here's the good old whiskey, mop it down.
Hey, come on now, I still say beer's best. Come on now, I like whiskey. Nothing to beat a good glass of whiskey. Beer's best. Get up here, come on, get up here. Say, come on now, what are you trying to do?
There we go, there's a fight. There we go.
War cry?
Now then, what's all this here? Oh, it's you, Fred Robinson. I thought I told you last Christmas Eve I caught you making trouble again, I'd run you in. Hey, what's the matter, Fred? Did you finally stop one at last? Here, let's have a look. Blimey, somebody caught Fred a beauty. He lost his 2 front teeth. I know what you want for Christmas, Fred, so help me I do. Here we go.
Everybody stops and stares at me. These 2 teeth are gone, as you can see. I don't know just who to blame for this catastrophe, but my one wish on Christmas Eve is as plain as it can be. All I want for Christmas is me 2 front teeth, me 2 front teeth, see me 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have me 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Gosh, oh gee, how happy I'd be if I could only whistle. All I want for Christmas is me 2 front teeth, me 2 front teeth, yes, me 2 front teeth. If I could only have me 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas.
All he wants for Christmas is his 2 front teeth, his 2 front teeth, yes, his 2 front teeth. All if we could only have his 2 front teeth, then he could wish you Merry Christmas.
It seems so long since I could say Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Gosh, oh gee, how happy I'd be if I could only whistle. All I want for Christmas is me 2 front teeth, me 2 front teeth, yes, me 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have me 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas.
Hey, that's wonderful, that is. Hey, fill it up, lads. Come on, here we go.
Oh, played a proper
Give us another
Charlie,
round,
wasn't
will?
all. They paid £10,000 for that fellow, and he can't even pick with his left foot.
How about a song from you, Pat? We haven't had one from you all night.
Well, I know one.
Well, sing it then.
There was a young lady from Surrey who packed Christmas gifts in a hurry. When Christmas Day came, there was dear Auntie May wearing pants that were purchased for Murray.
That was a cute little rhyme. Sing us another one,
There was a young fellow from Ealing who hung mistletoe on the ceiling.
Right.
He did what he ought with a landlady's daughter, 'cause it gave him a wonderful feeling.
Oh, that was a cute little rhyme. Sing us another one,
There was a young lady from Barry.
Another young fella called Wally sat down on a large bunch of holly. He rose very quickly and shouted it's prickly. To sit down on holly is folly. Oh, that was a cute little rhyme. Sing us another one,
An immaculate fellow fellow called Phil.
I know him.
For Christmas got dressed up to kill. In a bright purple suit and a pair of brand boots. He gave all his girlfriends a thrill.
That was a cute little rhyme. Sing us another one, do.
There was a young lady from Gloucester. A fella called Tom was quite perky. In a raffle he won a large turkey. His wife gave him abuse cause she wanted a goose. Now the outlook for Tom is quite murky.
That was a cute little rhyme. Sing us another one, just like the other one. Sing us another one, do.
Come on, we're ready now.
George? Hey, you don't know well at all. Have you been run over?
Well, I don't know about singing, but I'll tell you a story about the night before Christmas.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. All the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Then what to my wondering eyes should appear? A miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, and a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment that it must be St. Nick. And more rapid than eagles, his reindeer all came, as he shouted on Dasher and each reindeer's name. And so up to the housetop the reindeer soon flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. Down the chimney he came with a leap and a bound. He was dressed in all fur and his belly was round. And he spoke not a word, but he went straight to his work and filled all the stockings. Then he turned with a jerk, and laying his finger by the side of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Very lovely, that one. I really like that.
Yes, I
Hey,
know.
my mother would like that.
Yeah.
I'll send it to her.
Now then, time, gentlemen, please. Come along, gents. Time, gentlemen, please. It's getting close to closing time, and I would like to point out that the management of this respectable pub has noticed that when the end of the evening approaches, and I call out, time, gentlemen, please, it has been your custom in the past to bang your glasses down on the bar, and you all rush madly into the street because you know it is highly illegal to be caught drinking after hours. Tonight, I would like you all to finish your drinks very quietly and without risking life or limb in a mad headlong rush. Just move out very gently and fade into the gathering dust. And we would like to wish you good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're going to leave you now. Good night, ladies. Good night, gentlemen. Good night, ladies. We're going to leave you now. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along. Merrily we roll along all the livelong day.
night, landlord. Good night, landlord. Good night, landlord. We'll be back tomorrow night. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along. Merrily we roll along, on the road way. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along. Merrily we roll.
Come on, number 25 bus to Paddington, last call. Number 25 bus is leaving. Paddington, hold on, here we go.
Thank goodness that's over, Maggie. Look sharp, lass, and let's get all the glasses all washed up, and then we'll go home.
There's an old man by the stream, Nellie.
Blimey, it's that old drunk Fred again. Quick, Maggie. Give me a hand to get him out of here on the double.
Double, sir? I say, I don't mind if I do.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Now, here's the man we need for a good New Year's Eve. Come in, Sandy.
Hey,
Come in and
Sandy.
warm yourself
Yeah,
here.
Sandy
We
must
drop
be
in the
about
best.
70 years old, huh?
Is it very cold outside, Sandy? Man, it's so cold that yon brass monkey down the road doesn't weigh as much as it used to. What will you have, Sandy? Oh, I think we better hae a wee Joch and Doris. Aye, and it's Hogmanay. So let's sing this grand old Harry Lauder classic. Where Scotsmen meet the white world o'er and conversation turns to childhood days, oh, auld lang syne in the land of Robbie Burns. They drown old memories bitter sting in a wee bit dram or twa. And this is what you'll hear them sing before we gang a war.
Just a wee Joch and Doris, just a wee drop, that's all. Just a wee Joch and Doris, before we gang a war. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee garden bin. You can say it's a brawbrick moonlight nick, then you're all right, you can.
A Joch and Doris gives new life before we gang a war. But if you've got to meet the wife, you'd better best take twa. For when your friends can buy you home, and the bell you've got to ring, your wife will give you all the blame when your cronies start to sing.
Just a wee Joch and Doris, just a wee drop, that's all. Just a wee Joch and Doris, before you gang a war. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee garden den. You can say it's a brawbrick moonlight nick, then you're all right, you can. A wee Joch and Doris, just a wee drop, that's all. Just a wee Joch and Doris, before you gang a war. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee garden den. You can say it's a brawbrick moonlight nick, then you're all right, you can. Good old Sandy. Sandy. Oh, yes.
Come on, Sandy.
Come on,
Will
Sandy.
you tell us the elephant story? Aye. The circus had come to this wee town in the south of Scotland, and an elephant had broken loose. Now, most of the natives had never seen an elephant. Mrs. McTavish was washing her dishes at the kitchen sink when she looked out the window and saw this enormous animal. Frantically, she yelled to her neighbor. She says, Maggie, there's a muckle cahoochie beast in your garden, and it's pulling up your cabbages with its tail, and I hate to tell you what it's been.
Oh, lovely.
Now I want to tell you about an American tourist hired an all-Scots guide when he visited the Trossachs. On viewing Loch Lomond for the first time, he asked what that bit of water was called. And very proudly, the guide says, man, that's Loch Lomond, famed in song and story. Well, we could do with that in New York. Well, man, you can get it out of there fast enough. How is that? Well, all you need is a few miles of pipe, and if you can soak as well as you can blow, it'll be out of the Atlantic in the There was an old Scotch woman, Mary Morrison. She tried to cure her husband of the drink. She tried every conceivable method. Finally, she got the services of her brother and dressed him up as the devil and sent him out on a lonely road to meet Sandy when he was coming home. Well, he rounded the bend of the road this morning about 1:30 in the morning. And he saw the apparition away up the middle of the road, and he went straight up to meet him. He says, "Who are you?" He says, "I'm old Nick. I'm the deal." Well, he says, "Geese a shake your hand, man." He says, "I'm awfully glad to meet you," because he says, "I'm marrying a sister of yours." And now I want to tell you all a wee story. A wee story, it's just a short one. There was a wee boy was studying the Darwinian theory. And he couldn't understand it, and he came in to his mother one day, and he says, "Mother," he says, "is it true that we sprung from monkeys?" She says, "I didn't ken, laddie, I wasn't very well acquainted with your fathers." That was very good, Sandy. Very good indeed. Aye, but you haven't heard anything yet. I've got a friend here all the way from Aberdeen to help us celebrate Hogmanay. And here's Peter now. Hello, Peter. Nice to have you with us.
Glad to know you, Stanley. I'd like to sing you a song about my hometown, Aberdeen. The northern lights of old Aberdeen mean home, sweet home to me. The northern lights of Aberdeen are what I long to see. I've been a wanderer all of my life, and many a sight I've seen. Godspeed the day when I'm on my way to my home in Aberdeen. When I was a lad, a tiny wee lad, my mother said to me, "Come see the northern lights, my boy, they're bright as they can be." She called them the heavenly dancers, merry dancers in the night. I'll never forget that wonderful sight, they made the heavens bright. The northern lights of old Aberdeen mean home, sweet home to me. The northern lights of Aberdeen are what I long to see. I've been a wanderer all of my life, and many a sight I've seen. Godspeed the day when I'm on my way to my home in Aberdeen. I've wandered in many far-off lands and travelled many a mile. I've missed the folk I've cherished most, the joy of a friendly smile. It warms up the heart of the wanderer,
try an old one. I saw the old homestead and faces I loved. I saw Scotland's valleys and dells. I listened with joy as I did when a boy to the sound of the old village bells. The log was burning brightly. 'Twas a night that should banish all sin, for the bells were ringing the old year out and the new year in. It is 10 weary years since I left Scotland's shore in a far distant country to roam. How I long to return to my own native land, to my friends and the old folks at home. Last night as I slumbered, I had a strange dream, one that seemed to bring distant friends near. I dreamed of old Scotland, the land of my birth, to the heart of her songs ever dear. I saw the old homestead and faces I loved. I saw Scotland's valleys and dells. I listened with joy as I did when a boy to the sound of the old village bells. The log was burning brightly. 'Twas a night that should banish all sin, for the bells were ringing the old year out and the new year in. I saw the old homestead and faces I loved. I saw Scotland's valleys and dells. I listened with joy as I did when a boy to the sound of the old village bells. The log was burning brightly. 'Twas a night that should banish all sin, for the bells were ringing the old year out and the new year Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for old lang syne. We twa here on a
the braes and put the gowans fine. But we've wandered many a weary foot since Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. We twa hae paddled in the burn frae morning sun till dine, but seas between us braid hae roared since Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and gies a hand